if you're anything like me, or the way I have been for many years, you've spent way too much time dreaming. Dreaming for a new life. A life that was more exciting, possessed more purpose, held more meaning. So let me welcome you today to the beginning of your new life, or else you wouldn't be here. By listening to me today, by becoming a member of this community, you have decided that you are going to go after what you deserve. More. When I say more, I like it understood, I don't mean we have to have outrageous goals and we must kill ourselves to attain material possessions. More means more than what we were born into or more than what we have right now. Until we move up the ladder to a new threshold of accomplishment and trailblazing. Again, that is not to say that we can never or will never achieve the maximum. I only advise that each of us keep our present and future goals in perspective. If we want to attain everything right away, but don't, it can become more difficult to stay with the new blueprint of life. Progress with realistic projections. So from day one, I asked you to get a notebook and pen and write down all your goals, hopes and plans for the future. Starting with all the things you desire to achieve overall. And then starting with all the things you desire to achieve today, tomorrow, this week, next month, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, 4 months, and so on for the first year, with a brief rundown for the forthcoming 2 years. And if you're daring enough, jot down your hopes for the next 5 years. See that blueprint in black and white and memorize it and hold it close to your heart. Let me begin with this. Fact. No one knows how to navigate life automatically. Like reading and writing is not something we're born to know. We're born and we learn. And if we're lucky, I'm part of the lucky few who remain a constant lifelong student who has a hunger for knowledge in many arenas, we will forever be learning and evolving, and that is excitement in itself. I have seen firsthand the many letdowns in other people's lives who stopped learning and weren't all that interested in learning at school anyways. The cluster of pupils who counted down the hours and minutes until school was out for the day, or even better yet, summer. I've observed those who made poor choices at too young an age and had to abort their future plans to grow up because of the consequences of those poor choices. If you're one of those late bloomers or not, it's irrelevant. Being a bloomer at any age is all that matters. It's called taking control of your own life and destiny. It is through constant education and self-analysis that we figure out the greater certainty and with greater assurance how to live life to the fullest, how to make informed decisions, and how to make it through the darkest days so we can make the most of the better sunshine days. I believe in mentoring. I believe in becoming one's own mentor, ultimately. But before we can rest at that destination, we must learn from someone else. But ultimately, the overall goal must always be becoming your own mentor and author of your own story. So please, I welcome you wholeheartedly and warmly to join me every Monday for tips and tricks on how we as women can take charge and become everything we thought or have been hardwired to believe wasn't within our grasp.